The Trump administration's executive orders have had a profoundly disruptive impact on the National Institutes of Health, NIH, the world's largest public funder of biomedical and behavioral research. Academics and scientists working with the NIH report significant delays in projects and a chilling uncertainty surrounding future funding and job security. The administration's actions represent a concerted effort to fundamentally reshape the NIH, an institution crucial to American scientific advancement and global health leadership. The consequences of these actions extend far beyond the NIH itself, impacting universities, colleges, and research institutions across the nation. The sheer breadth and depth of the executive order's impact are staggering. They represent a multifaceted assault on the NIH's ability to function effectively. One particularly damaging element is the attempt to cut scientific research funding by a staggering $4 billion. This drastic reduction in funding has far-reaching consequences, jeopardizing ongoing projects, hindering future research initiatives, and creating a climate of fear and uncertainty within the scientific community. The orders also prohibit grant funding containing specific words associated with diversity, equity, and inclusion, a move that stifles inclusivity and diversity in research teams and priorities. Further exacerbating the situation are widespread staff firings and recruitment freezes. Thousands of employees have lost their jobs, including those working on critical projects such as investigating the avian influenza outbreak, highlighting the indiscriminate and potentially damaging nature of these layoffs. The administration's actions have extended to imposing communications blackouts, preventing open dialogue and collaboration within the NIH. Even committees responsible for evaluating new scientific research have been prevented from meeting, resulting in a de facto freeze on funds and creating a significant bottleneck in the research process. These actions are not merely administrative inconveniences. They represent a deliberate dismantling of vital scientific infrastructure. The 15% cap on indirect costs, a particularly severe proposal, hangs ominously over scientific research. This cap forces institutions to implement sweeping spending freezes, threatening the future viability of entire laboratories. The uncertainty created by this and other actions prevents researchers from making long-term plans, undermining the stability and continuity essential for effective scientific research. These drastic measures have not been without legal challenges, with numerous court battles underway. However, the damage already inflicted on the NIH is considerable. The administration's efforts to pause funding, despite a court order, have been described as pouring cement into the science funding pipeline. This deliberate obstruction of funding, combined with the mass firings and communication blackouts, creates a systemic paralysis within the NIH. The impact extends beyond the immediate financial constraints, affecting morale, productivity, and the overall trajectory of scientific discovery. The cancellation of a legally mandated grant review committee meeting with less than 24 hours notice underscores the chaotic and arbitrary nature of these actions. This blatant disregard for established processes further exacerbates the sense of instability and undermines public trust in the integrity of scientific research. The long-term consequences of these actions are deeply concerning. NIH-funded research has been instrumental in the development of numerous life-saving drugs and has contributed to countless breakthroughs in medicine and science. The disruption caused by the Trump administration's policies jeopardizes not only current research, but also future scientific advancements, potentially impacting national health security and global scientific leadership. The administration's actions effectively undermine the very foundation of scientific progress, stifling innovation and potentially setting back the field for years to come. The economic impact is also significant, as the NIH's work has a ripple effect throughout the economy, supporting jobs and driving innovation across various sectors. The dismantling of this critical institution has broad economic consequences that extend far beyond the NIH itself. The implications for the future of American scientific leadership and global health are profound and undeniably troubling. The claim that these actions are undertaken to extend tax cuts further underscores the perceived prioritization of short-term financial gain over long-term scientific advancement and public health. This disregard for scientific integrity and public good is deeply concerning and has far-reaching negative implications.